Gentlemen, congratulations. You are joining us in the final round of this QMI competition, where you guys are going back to your home forges for 4 days to build an iconic weapon from history. You guys are gonna have to build this. This is the two-handed Vietnamese sword, gentlemen. It is large and also comes with quite a few parameters you both must follow with your final blade. Your blade length, measured from tip to where the cutting edge ends in a straight line, needs to be between 36 and 38 inches. It needs to be single-edged and feature a hibaki and a Tsuba-style guard, as well as a ferrule and a butt cap. Good luck. We will see you both in 4 days.
Day one, my game plan for today is to get to Damascus, billets forged out, and then get that bar drawn out. My Damascus is 15 and 20 and 52 100, both high-performance steels that I'm very comfortable working with. This is definitely the biggest thing I've made, so it's going to be a new challenge. So my plan for today, start grinding, and I would really like to quench it. I'm feeling really nervous about this quench because if this falls apart or I crack it, I'd have to start over. The quench went great, so I go ahead and start getting that tang slot milled in. At the end of day two, I'm feeling really good about where I'm at. Yesterday, I got the blade ground and handles fit up, the Tsubas fit up. Today, I need to finish soldering the hibaki together and then get everything put together and ready to go. The hibaki is something I've never made before. It's an odd shape, and having to match the contours of the blade and get everything to fit up nice and snug has been a little bit of a pain. I've got the sword completely finished. I'm happy with it.
I'm back here at my home forge in Jacksonville, and I'm ready to make a two-handed Vietnamese sword. So I'm going with a ladder pattern Damascus. I think it should be really dramatic looking. The biggest challenge today is I need to draw this billet out. This billet is going to be 40 inches long. I've never made anything that long before. This billet is nice and hot. Time to draw it out. At the end of day one, I got the billet formed out. It looks great, and I'm excited to go into day two. Day three, I was able to get my quench done yesterday. So today is going to be mostly focused on handle assembly. So now that I've got this blade put together, I'm looking down the blade. I see this massive bend to the left. I know that I got a decent heat treat on it, a good quench, but I'm not sure I was able to get a good, effective temper. But there's really nothing I can do at this point. It's the morning of day four. I've just got some detail work to accomplish today, and then make it look pretty. I think it'll cut.
Gentlemen, welcome back to the forge. Well, we just sent you back to your home forges to build a couple massive Vietnamese double-handed swords. Bladesmiths, these look fantastic. Now, we're gonna start things off with a dynamic kill test. For that, I'm gonna give you to Doug.
Bladesmiths, welcome to the dynamic kill test. Taylor, you're up first. You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do this.
My biggest concern is the borer is not easy to cut through. That could push a blade to the breaking point. This is just going to be a brutal test.
All right, Taylor, first up, the blade flows nicely into your handle. Your handle is nice and smooth. Now, I like the Damascus pattern. It really shows. It's nice and tight. Your edge is very sharp. It slashes nicely on this boar carcass. Overall, your sword, you'll kill.
Thank you.
All right, Matthew, your turn. So you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do this.
Taylor's blade just has a number on the bore. I hope I can meet that.
right, Matthew, let's talk about your sword here. It's a very light sword and very easy to wield. Your handle construction is smooth. Your edge is razor sharp, and it lends itself to nice cuts. But during the cuts on the boar carcass, your sword had a slight warp to it. Now it's more pronounced. But your weapon, you'll kill.
Thanks, Doug.
All right, gentlemen, welcome to our dynamic strength test, the zipline bag and armored warrior chop. Taylor, you're up first. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So Taylor, right off the bat, this is an absolutely beautiful weapon. The handle's comfortable and really smooth. And your blade, it didn't lose enough edge to make any difference in this test. Cut the bags beautifully. Everything's still right and tight and straight. Really well done.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Matthew, you're up. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, Matthew, so I'm just not sure what's going on in this juncture right here, because to me it feels like this blade is bending right there. When I index on your handle, the sword's 20 degrees out. The blade edge held up pretty well, but that's a major problem. Good cut, fine, and it's comfortable, so well done.
Thank you.
Guys, at the end of this competition, only one of you can come out on top, carrying the title of Forge and Fire champion and receiving a check for $10,000. After testing, our judges did make a final decision. Today's Forge and Fire champion is Taylor. Congratulations. Matthew, you fought hard, you impressed us, but unfortunately your blade did not make the cut. And Dave's gonna tell you why.
So Matthew, your blade, though it performed, it's started to take a bend, and that puts into question the structural stability of that blade going forward. That's why we're letting you go.
Understood.
Matthew, talented Smith, it was an honor watching you work here in this forge, but unfortunately your time in this competition has ended. I'm gonna have to ask you to please step off the forge floor. Thank you.
Outstanding job. It just doesn't look like I got a good temper on that blade, unfortunately. I was a little bit worried about that, but this has been an amazing experience. I had such a good time. I just lost out to a better Smith today.
I'm a Forge and Fire champion, and it feels incredible.